The ship to Pirates of Barracuda Bay, to me, like spectacular. I love the idea that the build can be set up in a way where this can be a shipwreck or altogether as a massive pirate ship that's something like a little over 22 inches tall. One issue though is if you put this whole thing together is the island has no use really. The island just kind of sits there. So I wanted to find a way to reutilize that island and use it as a way to actually interact with the ship. So this island is a mock. I'm not taking credit for it. I'm just sharing a really cool way to reutilize those pieces that I found on Rebrickable. So we're gonna walk through that. How this works though is the top section there is a platform for everyone to enter and exit the ship. So the ship, when it pulls up to port, just sits directly alongside everything with an easy entrance onto the platform above. So this whole island is essentially kind of a big L shape. You've just got sand and some stone that continues this way and arches on down, and does actually wrap around. So more of like a very elongated U. So I do really appreciate that there was actually a way to reutilize these, because that was one thing that bothered me immensely with this set. It was just, I want the pirate ship, but also I don't want to feel like I'm wasting the island. So what's cool that they've done is they've found unique ways to work everything in. So reutilizing the scorpions, one of the skeletons is actually chained up to this tree. Kind of cool little touch I appreciate. Jose's in, that sign, it gets taken off of the ship. Well, I still want it used, so it gets utilized here. We've got all the cannons are placed on this. You've got a reuse of the jail cell of the full set. This dude's chained up to the back wall there. And actually, let's show you kind of the full rotated view. You'll see the flowers are reutilized. There's a little pig pen on the back. Continuing around the side, again, I referenced this guy's chained up. In there is kind of a little makeshift bar, kind of little fence, more usage of the foliage there. Over on this second half, reutilization of all of the lampposts. This is actually a hidden cannon emplacement, which I thought was kind of cool. So if anyone's coming to invade the island or attack the ship, they've got backup. So we've got the cannon just kind of set down there, and actually it's enclosed so it can't really move around. Again, all the foliage, the little animals, the frog, the scorpion, all reutilized. Parrot up top, again, another cannon emplacement that's kind of meant to be hidden behind this makeshift foliage in this little hut. These are just meant to be placements for the oars of the small rowboat if they're coming to stay on land. Inside you've just got a tiny little setup for holding some weapons. You've got one of the glass bottles, as well as there is what's meant to be kind of this makeshift, let's just say rum setup, kind of rum service. Again, really cool to reutilize all the pieces. And in the very end, all that's left is a very small amount of pieces right here. That's all that's left over. And actually it even utilizes, I'd say, half of these. And you could find placements for these. But for me, man, overall, I'm happy with it. These two pieces sit together. You still get to view the massive, glorious ship, which to me is probably the best ship that's ever been created for Lego. Hands down, highly recommend people taking up this MOC for only a few bucks. I'll link it down in the description. Definitely give kudos to the original designer, because I'm not smart enough to think of a way to reutilize the pieces like this. So I really appreciate their time and effort that went into it.